Hey, thanks for joining me. So today's look, as you can see, is a 1960s inspired modern starlet sort of look. A little bit of a modern bombshell with a 60s inspiration. So as you can see, there's just very defined eyes. I'm right now wearing nude lips, but I'm also going to show you what it would look like with a brighter lip and just sort of a very sculpted face and strong brows. So if you're interested, keep watching. So if you've already done the eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner, I actually used the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner in black, and it's not really a cat eye, but you know, kind of just followed the line of my eye and extended it out a little bit. And the reason why I did the black eyeliner first was so that it could dry and it wouldn't smudge onto my eyelid. And you can also see I've kind of done my brows a little thicker, you know, in width than I normally do, than I normally wear in real life. And but I made the color kind of a little lighter so that it's not too crazy and intense. You know, didn't want to end up with a Groucho Marx kind of look. So now, now that we have the kind of basic eyeliner on, we're going to use black mauve shimmer ink, another gel eyeliner from Bobbi Brown, and I'm going to use a pointy little brush like this. So just take a little bit onto the brush, and what I'm going to do is just follow the line of my natural crease. And this eyeliner is a little bit lighter than I would wear normally as an eyeliner to define my eyes. I usually use something darker. So you can see it's not a perfect line. It's a little bit smudgy. It's fine, because what we're going to do is cover it with eyeshadow later on. But the purpose of this line is kind of just to make that line of demarcation, if you will. And sometimes if you have a hard time finding your natural crease, it helps to just kind of look down like this into the mirror, and then you can see your eye. Okay, so we have that on. So now I'm going to take the other end of this brush, and this brush is just one that I got from Tarte, and I'm going to apply from the Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm going to use a color called Virgin, and Virgin is just a really like a shimmery pinky off-white color. So I'm going to use that in this area here between my black eyeliner and then this line that I just drew. So it's not quite totally, you know, mod 60s where you have like that white frosty eyeshadow. We're going to use an off-white, something that is a little bit more natural. Okay. So now that we've got that, we're going to take some of our darker colors. I'm going to use these two darker colors in the palette, Creep and Gunmetal, and kind of just blend them. So I'm going to start off with Gunmetal, and I'm using this little brush here. It's Trish McAvoy number 41, but if you have any little brush that would work. So I'm going to start with the Gunmetal. And you know that line that we drew? So basically above the line is where we're going to use the darker shadow. So what's great is the line that we drew, you know, because we used that shimmer ink, so it has a little bit of shimmer already, and then now we're just going to build on top of it. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Creep, the darker color, and Creep is it's like a charcoal, almost black color, but it has some sparkle, so it's really pretty. It just gives that kind of extra definition to the eye. So I'm just alternating between Creep and Gunmetal, because I don't want it too black, but I definitely want it to have that definition. So this is kind of to the intensity that I want. And, you know, because this is not really like a blended look, so don't worry about using a blending brush or anything. You know, if you do see some harsh edges, you can take just your fingertips and blend it so that it's not too stark. Now I'm going to take this color Sin, which is a kind of like a pinky nude color with a little bit of shimmer. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my fingertip and kind of dab it below the brow bone to just highlight that area. So it's really, really pretty. Okay. And we're like 90% done with the eyes. The other thing that I want to do, I'm just going to take this same small brush and the creep eyeshadow, and I'm just going to kind of go over the black liner to give it a little bit more dimension, and also just to soften the line a little bit, because we're doing a modern eye, we're not doing like a traditional 60s. So, you know, if you have a little bit of eyeshadow fallout like I do, it's okay, you can just brush it off with a fluffy brush later. Okay, so this is kind of the general eye look. I'm going to put on my mascara and I'll see you in a little bit. So I'm going to show you a couple of lip options. This color is actually really pretty. It's CoverGirl, the new Lip Perfection in Flame. And, you know, for something a little bit more kind of dressy, this will be really, really pretty. So this is what it looks like. But I'm going to go nude because I have to run some errands after this and I don't want to look strange. But not that this will look strange, but if the stuff doesn't come off, that CoverGirl lipstick. So I'm going to use a nude, this brown, this kind of tan nude. And this is already pretty opaque, so I didn't put any concealer on my lip. But if you have a lot of pink in your lips like I do, you can use a concealer. So I'm just going to smooth that on, kind of smooth it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lip liner, kind of just a nudie brown color. This one's by Dior, it's called Gingerbread, and just kind of define the lip line a little bit. And the reason why I did the liner afterwards is I'm just defining the lip line. So it has a little bit more dimension. So as promised, I wanted to show you what the brighter lip looks like. I just applied it straight from the tube, and what's great about this lipstick is it's kind of pointy at the end, so you can use the point to sort of define the lip line. And look at my hand, I had swiped it on for a second, I wiped it off, and it's still stained. This lipstick's pretty moisturizing. Now you know, if you don't want it to bleed around the lip line, what you could do is you could also take something like this Doo-Wop reverse eyeliner, which is just a clear waxy liner, and you can kind of just define it around the lip line to keep the color in. And because it's clear, you don't have to worry about it matching your lipstick or anything like that. So I'm going to go wipe this off and put my nude lipstick back on. So I'll see you guys later. Okay. So there you have it, your modern 60s bombshell look. Hope you've enjoyed, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day.